So this is my first ever long video and I want to make the most of it by addressing this question that I always wanted to talk to you guys about. But I feel like this is quite a controversial and sensitive topic. So it's either going to make me rather popular or really hated. Let's see. So let me begin by asking you guys a question. As a Chinese, what do you think is the biggest obstacle when you are learning English? My answer has to be other Chinese people. If your accent is less than perfect, they laugh at you. Even if you've got 99% of your stuff right, the, let's say, keyboard warriors, internet trolls, or real-life trolls, they still attack you. I know that in our educational culture, we as a nation have low tolerance for inaccuracy. Basically, it means that we cannot stand anybody making mistakes. When I was studying and teaching abroad, I noticed that Chinese students are always the quietest group. We don't like to raise questions, we don't like to answer questions, we don't like to draw attentions, probably in the fear that it may expose our flaws and our imperfections. And this needs to change. You can't improve without practicing, and you can't practice without making mistakes. The people who criticize you, think about it. Are their English better than yours? Probably not. Are their own accents 100% perfect? Most likely not. Even if they were, does it mean that it gives them the right to undermine your effort? Absolutely not. Lots of their comments are not even constructive, they're just trying to pick a bone from an egg. They sort of satisfy themselves by picking on others' imperfections. And it's really damaging because our brain reacts to negative comments more than the positive ones. So even if you get 99 positive comments and 1 people attacking you, it still upsets you and it might put you off from learning and practicing the new language, and this is the last thing we want to happen. When we see a foreigner learning to speak Chinese, even if they have the thickest accent, we still encourage them massively. The same applies to us when we are speaking English abroad. Like, Americans won't criticize our Chinese accents, only Chinese do. But why are we so harsh on ourselves and on our fellow Chinese friends? As a Chinese, when learning English or any new languages, what is wrong with having a Chinese accent? Most of us have a local accent even when we speak our mother tongue. Let me give you one example. French accent is widely considered sexy because French people are typically considered sexy. So it's really not about the accent, so it's about the message you are delivering and your personality and your charisma. Just sort of another good example, Jack Ma Baba, right? You can clearly tell that he has a Chinese accent, but he is so fluent and so confident about what he says. So he still comes across intelligent, powerful, charismatic man. As long as we are feeling slightly awkward about our Chinese accents, we won't sound 100% confident. And let me tell you, confidence is about the whole image. You know, it's so much more important than just accent. There is absolutely nothing wrong with having an accent, but you won't improve without speaking out loud. So please stay away from those who laugh at you, who undermine you. If you want to speak fluently, you've got to practice as much as you can. Anybody standing in your way can fuck off. I'm not supposed to say it, am I?